talk about Maharashtra this week on one take because that's the big election on which both the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi or the alliance of the Congress, NCP and the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena are banking on, and the Mahayuti alliance, which of course is the BJP and the other political parties as well. After Uttar Pradesh, the biggest state, the financial hub of the country, and therefore politically, economically a very significant state elections, which is why all guns out, all strategies are being adopted by both the sides. While both the sides are similar in many ways in terms of seat sharing headaches, a certain amount of insecurity, infighting, and also the big brother attitude. Because while the BJP would certainly want to have the biggest slice of the cake, same is the case with the Congress party. But more or less that's where the similarity ends.
महाराष्ट्र को बचाने के लिए सब लोगों को साथ आना ही पड़ेगा।
Before we talk about the BJP alliance, let's talk about the Congress Plus alliance in Maharashtra and why this election becomes important. Well, the backdrop is certainly the Haryana loss. The Congress was super confident of winning there, and when they lost, everything has changed. They went back to the drawing board. So an angry Rahul Gandhi, an assertive Sonia Gandhi with the Congress president in agreement, that pretty much sums up the strategy or the reworked strategy of the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi, sources tell us, was a little upset about the fact that he felt that too much had been given away by the Congress party to its allies while the seat sharing talks were going on. Left to him, the Congress would have got the lion's share in the Vidarbha area for that matter, but that is not what is happening. Left to him, Nana Patole would come to play a larger, bigger role in terms of campaign and strategy.
आज हमने एक निश्चित किया कि 85 270 का एक मत हमने किया है सीट के ऊपर.
That's clearly not happening. In fact, Nana Patole, who is the Congress chief and someone extremely close to Rahul Gandhi, did not have his complete way as far as the ticket distribution goes.
ये सब अभी अलायंस में ये सब प्रॉब्लम होने वाले हैं.
And the reason behind this, of course, is that all the formula which was adopted in Haryana failed. And that has got Rahul Gandhi angry, but he's left with little choice. In one of the rare appearances, Sonia Gandhi started attending the election meeting or the CEC meetings, which is the final and the topmost body which decides on seat sharing. Over there, she decided to take charge in the sense that made it very clear that we have to go back to an earlier strategy of 2004, where while the Congress party was the main national party, it would need to start reaching out to the other allies, give them space, cede space, and also make concessions. That's exactly the kind of compromise formula which has been adopted by the Congress as far as the Maharashtra strategy goes. You're going to see a lot of that in the days to come as the campaign builds up. It's no longer going to be Congress-centric. Congress leaders have been asked to pitch very strongly for Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray. But more than that, interestingly, it is Sharad Pawar who is going to be the fulcrum. He's decided to play the boss and he's conveyed it to the Congress that please listen to me. I know my state and I am a shrewd politician, so therefore the strategy and the campaign must be reworked and considered according to what I feel. So that is where you're going to see, as far as the Congress party, little down but not completely out, which has made Rahul Gandhi angry, but which has got Mallikarjun Kharge in agreement with Sonia Gandhi. And that is why the Congress party also realizes that this time round let Sharad Pawar call the shots. We know that Pawar is the best person when it comes to being pushed to the wall. Those pictures of him getting wet in the rain, those pictures of him saying, I may be 90, but till I die, I'm going to ensure that the BJP doesn't come to power. That sympathy, that respect that he commands is something on which the campaign is going to revolve around and no longer just on the Congress party. That is where the anger of Rahul Gandhi comes in. But let's cut to the other side. The other side also knows that they have to win this state because of the political and strategic importance, but more than that also to show that Haryana is not a flash in the pan. Now this is a state in which all the experiments they have tried to put to test and they worked. They also have to show to the people that listen, that change of guard, of loyalties, where there's a split in both the NCP and the Shiv Sena, we don't think we made a mistake. Because in case they lose, that the other side will stand vindicated and say, look, the people have responded. And that is why it is very important for the BJP plus to win, which is why the BJP has come out with some interesting battles. We know for that matter of Eknath Shinde. But one of the few battles which has really got me very interested is that of Worli constituency in Mumbai. High profile, urban. Now Milind Devra is already a Rajya Sabha MP, but he is now going to be pitted opposite Aditya Thackeray. Now many will say that why this fight? Does Milind need to fight? Why was Milind even made to fight? But here is the BJP's game plan, and I'm just giving you one example. They want to ensure that Aditya Thackeray remains limited to his campaigning in Worli. He cannot afford to lose from here. He certainly will not take any chance. And after Uddhav Thackeray, in fact more than him, Aditya Thackeray as a young face, young aggressive leader could have had that connect with the youth, which is a large number of population in Maharashtra. But now he would have to limit himself and restrict his campaign to a very great extent to in Worli, because he can be very sure that in Worli, Milind Devra is going to get the backing of the BJP top leaders. Maybe the BJP knows that this is going to be a tough one for Milind, but by pitting him opposite Aditya Thackeray, they are trying to ensure that Aditya is limited and his campaigns to this area so that he cannot venture out. This is the kind of planning which is going across as far as the BJP goes. Of course, the Ladli Behna scheme, a replication of that from Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, we all have spoken about. And the BJP is very gung-ho and a large number of development projects. Even the Dharavi issue for that matter, which is now being politicized by the opposition parties, over here the BJP plus is making the point that we are bringing development here because we want the people living in slums and in chawls also to develop. The best slice of development in the country will come to Maharashtra, which is why the Maharashtra results will once again change many permutations. First of all, the results are going to come bang in the middle of the winter session of Parliament, where the government has big plans on whether it is a Waqf Board amendment bill, whether it is coming in on the census survey or one nation, one poll. This is also going to be one election which is going to cement, in case the BJP wins, the end of the Rahul Gandhi factor as an LOP in the minds of the BJP. After the Haryana loss, the BJP is very sure that Rahul Gandhi can no longer project himself as a tiger, which he did in the last session of Parliament. That is why the Maharashtra win becomes equally important for the BJP plus its allies. But that for the same reason becomes equally important for the Congress or the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi to show the Haryana loss as a miscalculation and a flash in the pan. And that is why these electoral results are going to be very interesting to watch out for. I know many of you are going to be cynical and say we say this about every state elections, but every election brings with it a message and a renewed and a rechanged dynamics of politics. And with the results coming on in the middle of the Parliament session of the winter, will it freeze the opposition parties, the India bloc? Because that fight also we are seeing taking place. Do give in your reactions on the social media timeline once again, and a happy Diwali to all our viewers much in advance. Thank you so much for watching.